Liverpool is preparing a big offer for goal-scoring midfielder, with transfer approved. The Reds receive a major boost with the return of the 24-year-old key player to training. Liverpool and Manchester City lead the race to sign the winger linked to Tottenham, valued at £60 million. Hello, fan of the greatest club in the world. Welcome to another news video. Liverpool is ready to invest money in Koopmeiners. It is reported that Liverpool has set its sights on Teun Koopmeiners from Atalanta, who is starting to attract interest from several clubs. The Dutch international, who turned 26 2 weeks ago, has been identified as the top transfer target for next summer by Juventus. Additionally, Tuttosport reported earlier this week that Man Utd sent scouts to watch 3 players in the Juventus vs Atalanta clash on Sunday. Alongside Koopmeiners, defenders Gleison Bremer from Juventus and Giorgio Scalvini from Atalanta were also observed, but it was Koopmeiners who stole the show with 2 goals to help Atalanta secure an impressive point in Turin. His first goal came from a well-worked free kick. The 2 goals took Koopmeiners' tally to 10 goals in Serie A alone this season. 2 of them were penalties, but he is clearly a player who knows where the net is. But according to the latest update from Gazzetta dello Sport, it is Liverpool who is ready to act on their interest in the Dutchman. They claim that the Reds have already alerted Atalanta to their interest, and that a summer transfer is on their minds. Juventus hopes to outbid Liverpool, but Atalanta prefers to sell to an English team rather than Juve. Explaining why, it is noted that Premier League giants like Liverpool can spend much more than their Serie A counterparts. As such, a lucrative sale to England will benefit Atalanta more, and they are looking with interest to England and Liverpool in particular. As for the cost, the new report, along with many others on Koopmeiners, states that an offer in the region of €60 million, approximately £51 million, would be enough to seal a deal. Adding further weight to Liverpool's claims, the report concludes that Liverpool is willing to guarantee a significant sum to Atalanta and a rich contract to the player. Of course, any such move will depend on the direction Liverpool will take under the leadership of the returning Michael Edwards and new sporting director Richard Hughes. If Liverpool decides to act on their interest in Koopmeiners, they will certainly have the financial power to fend off Juventus. Liverpool is gearing up for another big week in the season, and Jurgen Klopp has received a boost with the return of Ibrahima Konate to training on Tuesday. The Reds face Sparta Prague in the Europa League round of 16 at Anfield on Thursday, after winning the first leg tie 5-1, and this before traveling to Old Trafford on Sunday to challenge Manchester United for a spot in the FA Cup semi-finals. Ahead of these matches, Klopp received a boost as Konate was seen training on Tuesday and is expected to be fit for the trip to Manchester, Sky Sports reports. The Frenchman picked up an injury in Prague last Thursday, forcing him to miss the Merseyside club's game against Manchester City over the weekend. It was also confirmed that Virgil van Dijk missed training, but there are no issues with the defender, with the Dutch star resting ahead of the clash with Manchester United. Konate's return is a significant boost for Liverpool, as the 24-year-old is Virgil van Dijk's top partner in the Reds' defense. Klopp is starting to regain players after a worrying injury crisis in the last month, and it's incredible how the Merseyside club has overcome it with the results they've achieved. The race for the Premier League title will be very tough for the 3 teams, and they all need a squad as close to full fitness as possible, as they will need it to cross the line in various competitions. Liverpool and Manchester City are seemingly in pole position to sign Pedro Neto, valued at £60 million. According to reports from Team Talk, Pedro Neto is gaining popularity in the market. Liverpool, Manchester City, and Tottenham Hotspur are interested in acquiring the Portuguese international. Wolverhampton Wanderers are asking for £60 million to release him in the summer transfer window, with the Reds and the Citizens leading the race to secure his services. With uncertainties surrounding the future of Mohamed Salah, Liverpool may seek a new winger, making the 24-year-old player a viable target. As for Manchester City, they have recently joined the race to sign Pedro Neto from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Jeremy Doku has not been a resounding success so far at the Etihad, while Jack Grealish has seen his stocks fall this semester. Therefore, it is up to Manchester City to scour the market for a winger. Widespread reports have also linked the Portuguese international to Tottenham. The North London Giants have heavily reinforced their attack in the last 2 transfer windows. But Team Talk suggested that Liverpool and Manchester City are the favorites to sign him. Additionally, they should have enough financial capacity to pay £60 million to secure his services. Although Tottenham could also hypothetically afford £60 million, Liverpool and Manchester City are vying for the top spot in the race to sign Neto. With the battle for the 24-year-old player heating up, it will be interesting to see where he ends up if he leaves Wolverhampton Wanderers this summer.